Howdy gang, and welcome to another episode of Noob Repair, episode 12. And today I'm going to be giving you a tip for an easy way to store Game Boy games. Wait a minute, I've already done this. But this is a refresher. So, I found out recently from my good buddy Rewind Mike.
Where the hell is everybody?
About a person on Twitter who sells these things for video game dust sleeves. Now, I've seen other places do this like Etsy and whatnot, and this guy was the cheapest route that I've found and also the most thorough. Really top-notch communication. He only goes through Twitter, and his Twitter handle is @videogamedustsleeves. You could also find him, I think it's if you just look up V sleeves, I think he's on there as well. But this is a box that he sent me. I did pay for this. This is not sponsored. So what I'm going to show you are some boxes that I ordered. And this all comes together really, really nicely. So he also gives you a receipt for everything that you purchase. So you could also check him out on Facebook. Facebook.com/video game dust sleeves, or video game dust sleeve. So pretty cool stuff. I paid $17 for this, which that includes tax, and I got a total of 6 of these, and actually threw one in for free, which is super cool. So this is not just Game Boy games. I'm going to showcase Nintendo games and also N64 games as well. The N64 game one was a gift, so thank you very much for that. So, you guys may remember on a previous episode of Noob Repair, I showcased how I like to keep my Game Boy stuff. Now, that's all fine and well, but when I go to pick this up, as you can see, stuff starts getting shifted around quite a bit. And I've got some pretty expensive games in here. So what I did was I enlisted the help of Video Game Dust Sleeves to pick up these bad boys. So I picked up one for every single game that I kind of wanted to either have in a case, or everyone that I wanted to safeguard to protect. So first up was the Castlevania games. So I had to get those. So wow, these are really cool. This is the first time I'm opening this, obviously, because they're still sealed. Now the only thing that I will say that you need to do if you're going to get these, they're very high quality. Wow, they're like really super glossy. They look really cool. So if you're going to buy these, you also need to get game cases for your games, because they fit over the game case. So I'll give you an example. So first off, here's Castlevania Adventure. And it's really, really glossy. It's so cool. Like, I almost want to get these for all my Game Boy games. That'd be a very expensive ordeal. Here's Belmont's Revenge. And it's so cute. Like, it's just like a little box, because here's the thing, getting the box for Belmont's Revenge is quite a task, unless you're going to come upon it in a Goodwill. You're not going to be able to find expensive stuff like that. Alright, here's the next one. Kid Dracula. Finding the box for this game is impossible. I've been looking 10 years at least to try to find it. I cannot find it. So I figured I'd do the next best thing. It's really cool. Look at that, teeny tiny. So I have here Kid Dracula. It's my original Kid Dracula cart. So I have the case already on it. So I'm just going to, boop. And look at that. Look at that, that's so cool. So that fits right here in my games, in my library. Here's another one that I have a case for. So I have to go buy a couple of Game Boy cases. which I can get at my local game store for like, 50 cents. And this is Castlevania Legends. And there's the sides. There's the back. It looks really nice. There's a little bit of color bleed. Just like a little bit. But the Game Boy boxes themselves look much better in my opinion than the other ones, which I'll showcase. So here is Castlevania Legends. This is the original. Funny story about Castlevania Legends. I used to have the box and the manual for it. And like an idiot, I threw it away. And I was trying to go all digital at one point, and just to save space. And I was moving out of my dad's house into an apartment. And the Virtual Console was like brand new, and I was like trying to buy up all the games that I previously owned. Like I don't know what I was thinking. I quickly changed course and rebought it all, but not before getting rid of some very high demand boxes for my Game Boy games, so I'll never forgive myself for that. But yeah, so Castlevania Legends, this is super cool. This is kind of like a little bit of retribution for myself to kind of, kick myself in the pants for doing what I did. So these I'm going to keep on the side for now because I don't have boxes for them. And this one is really cool. This, I actually tried to commission somebody else to get me a box for this, and I couldn't find anybody to do it. I asked a couple people on Etsy to make me a box, and they just never got back to me, which is weird. I don't know. So, Shantae. Here's the box for Shantae, Game Boy Color. And again, it's very high quality. The font is, it's a little hard to read because it's so tiny, but if you've got good eyes, then you can see them. So, where's my copy of Shantae? Here it is. So here is Shantae. This is an original copy. And that's the whole reason why I wanted to get these, is so that I could protect it. So if you put these in with just the cart itself, it fits, but you've got a whole lot of room. So you want to definitely, I'll put this in here for now, just because, but I'm gonna still put it to the side, just because I don't want to mix it in with this and have everything shift around with it. So that's that. Here is the other ones that I got. This one again was free, courtesy of them. So this is for the N64 Super Smash Brothers. It's a little stretched, but I still really like it. And to be honest with you, I prefer something like this, which I could just slip the game cart on, like so. Here's my copy of Smash. And it's cool. It sits with the lip kind of hanging out. But what's cool is, let's say I wanted to put it in like this, because this is probably the least stretched. Like this looks kind of stretched a little bit. This not so much. So let's say I want to put my games in the shelf like this, and I just go and grab it, pull it out of the shelf, and I know exactly what I'm looking at. I don't have to sift through every single one, because Nintendo was dumb and didn't put labels on the side. So this is a really cool alternative. Here's the other one that I bought, and this is Power Blade 2. This is my most expensive NES game, and it's driven me nuts because I wanted to secure this with an actual box, but good luck getting that for a reasonable price. So I've been walking around, well, not walking around, but I've been holding on to this game with this case. And here's Power Blade 2. And here's the dust sleeve for Power Blade 2. Again, a little stretched out, kind of. Actually, it's not so bad. The back is pretty cool too. It looks a little stretched out, but anyways, now I don't have to worry about it getting damaged. I mean, yeah, sure, I could still probably put it in the case if I really wanted to, but I don't, because now it looks super cool with the case like that. So, plus you can put it on the side if you want. It's just nice. It's nice to have, and you've got enough room here too, so that if you did get a manual, you could probably slide a manual in here too. But yeah, so I'm very happy with this. It's cool because now I can make a little room. I don't have to leave it in there. So yeah, pretty dope. So let me know what you guys think of these. If you think this is a good idea for your collection. Again, now that I've got these in my Game Boy collection, as you can see, you know, they look a little nicer, and you know, they kind of stand out from just a sea of carts because you can see them. So I'm curious what you guys think of this. Let me know in the comments down below. Again, check out Video Game Dust Sleeves on Facebook or Twitter. The person running it is a really nice, upstanding person. Great communication, like I said, and I think that you'll dig it. So that's it for this episode of Noob Repair. I'm Mike, and I'll see you later.